are Cassie
and Jazzy.
We are
creators. So today we're going to be talking about the universal laws. Take it away, Cassie.
We're going to be talking about the universal law of oneness.
Yes. And how we are all connected. We are all connected to this divine, godly force. And we are all made up of energy. And we're just all connected.
What affects one affects the other. Mm-hmm. Believe it or not.
Every thought, every word, action affects somebody else. What you do affects somebody else. So,
we wrote a few things down.
So if you see us looking down, we're just looking at our notes.
Yes.
So,
namaste. That is oneness.
Yes.
Everything is connected. All of humanity and God are one. We're one energy. Every thought, word, action, as she said before, belief affects others and the universe around us.
In all things, living, seen and unseen, we are all connected. You might not even, just things you can't see, we're still connected. It's connected through a godly force. And that is one reason why I went vegan. I'm still in the process of, transitioning, but it's I wouldn't say hard, it's a challenging process from eating meat and growing up off of eating meat and drinking milk and eating eggs for breakfast and changing to strictly a plant-based diet. It's challenging, but it is doable. And that's because we are all one and I understand that law. That's the main reason why I went vegan, because we are an animal or a cow, a pig. We're one. They're the same thing as us. They have feelings. They have emotions. They can sense danger. They have love. Anger. And one thing I learned is that, from my experience, when I eat a piece of meat, I get that same emotion from the animal that died, that was slaughtered. I get that same fear-based feeling after eating meat. So, because that energy from the animal being scared or angry, that transfers to you because you are what you eat. So that's a big thing.
Yeah, she has been doing really good with her vegan. Have you seen some of her posts to Facebook or Instagram on Sassy and Cassie page on Instagram? She posts a lot of her foods. Also on our Facebook page as well. She's been really disciplined. Like she said, it's a challenge. I know that one of my vision board goals is to not eat meat any longer, and I am not having desire for certain meats. I'm still eating chicken. I get a taste for it, but now I pick up my chicken when I used to clean the bones and eat every single thing off it. Now it's just coming naturally, and I don't know what's going on, but it's like I pick over my meat now, and it's like I can't eat it all, and I look at it and I examine it, and it's beginning to turn my stomach. So,
and once you start eating vegetables and fruits, your taste buds will get adjusted to it, because at first I grew up not liking tomatoes, peppers, onions, really most vegetables. And now I have a craving for it because I stepped out of my comfort zone and just actually started eating it. And once I started eating the vegetables, I realized that it's very flavorful and it flavors my food. like, I was just thinking, like, where have I been? I should have been eating this stuff because it makes it taste so good. And the more you keep eating vegetables, the more your body will just adjust to it and not want to eat what you've been eating. Like, your body will eventually adjust to it. So you just got to be disciplined and just keep working towards it. And everything will fall in place.
If anyone is familiar with the Daniel fast, that is a good way to transition from meat. I know I have done the 21-day Daniel fast on many occasions. And I know every time I come off my Daniel fast, and then I go back to eating sort of not the best, or introducing foods back into your body that you hadn't been eating for 21 days. Pretty much the Daniel fast is vegetables and fruit, eating all of God's green earth, all natural things, nothing with sugar in it, no sweets, just vegetables and fruit. So that's a good way to transition off of meat. And 21 days after you get past that first week, you're good. But one thing I have noticed about my body since I have been doing the Daniel fast here and there, I know my body is beginning to reject certain foods, and I can tell when my body gets a little bit more mucousy. I can tell my body is talking to me. Your body begins to talk to you more once you are aware and become introduce more natural foods and start going away from the sweets and meats and things like that. So the Daniel fast is very good. So that's a good way to introduce yourself into a vegan life. So
And one thing that I ask myself when going vegan is, do I want to cultivate fear or love? And eating animals is cultivating fear. I want to cultivate love, and the earth, like Mother Nature, is love. Like, it's food everywhere for us. We shouldn't be slaughtering animals to get food. It isn't doing anything but damaging the earth and damaging our bodies. So
yeah, we were really not made to eat. Our bodies was not made to process meat like we do, and that's why there is so many diseases and cancer and things like that, because the stuff that they're putting in the animals, chicken, the hormones to make them grow faster, the cows,
and they're not eating what they naturally are supposed to be eating. They're feeding cows corn and cornmeal and stuff like that. Cows are supposed to be eating grass, and all that stuff is going into your body once you eat that piece of meat. So
come in, Sky.
So yeah, I'd rather cultivate love because I'm a loving person, and I want to stay healthy for me and my children, and I want them to be healthy also. So
yes, and that's a good way. If you have small children, if you teach them now, then they won't have the challenges that we have as adults, converting over to trying to eat correctly. Correctly.
Well, say hey.
Say hey, Sky.
Okay.
So basically that's one of the first laws.
Close your mouth, girl.
That's one of the first laws of
the many universal laws.
The many universal laws. So we're doing universal laws whether we know it or not. So once you know
going with the flow or you're not.
Once you know what they mean, then you can align yourself better, and you can attract more things into your life once you know what they truly mean and understand this. I think a lot of times people just don't know that there are even universal laws out there.
And they're wondering why all this stuff is happening to me. It's because you're not understanding them. So once you understand the laws, then you can get a better grasp of life.
you can attract the things that you want and not the things that you don't want. So basically, Cassie and Jazzy, we're gonna sign off now. We are creators, and we want to share what we're learning as we travel our journey of life. So we will check you out in the next video. Bye bye.